Mackie all right?
Yeah, he's down at the hospital in Richland. What in the hell happened out there to make you leave him?
I saw a couple of small fires by the side of the road. I went down to put him out. By the time I got back to the Jeep, we were surrounded by fire.
Just happened to see the fires start.
Yes.
That all you saw? You ain't talking at all, and Mackie can't shut up about seeing you go over a hill 10 seconds later was on fire. In fact, he's convinced you started those fires. But he's also ranting and raving about seeing a green man, so I think he got a little too much oxygen. At least that's what I'll try and convince the other men and some nosy reporter I got camped outside.
Look, maybe we'd just be better if I got out of here.
If you do that, I'll call the police. Just in case Mackie wasn't seeing things. My guess is they'll find the man who's setting those fires, and you'll be off the hook. Besides, I still need an extra pair of hands.
Have you ever stopped to consider that most of the men may not want to work with someone they think is an arsonist?
Seems to me a few dirty looks are preferable to spending time with a state trooper. Extenuating circumstances and all.
David, you all right?
Yes.
Well, did Wilson say anything?
More to the point, did I say anything? I didn't tell Wilson you were there. I thought you might like the opportunity of explaining.
Well, what do you want me to explain?
Why were you there?
Well, I was doing some reconnaissance and I saw that smoke.
Well, then when I called at you, why did you run away?
Because I went to get some help, that's why. And you don't believe me, huh? But you're not going to accuse me of arson, not as long as you have a reasonable doubt.
Wrong place, wrong time. That's happened to me.
And where there's smoke, there's fire. Listen, this is not new to me. See, I've been suspect all my life. When you're 10 and you're a tomboy, it's real cute. When you're 16, it's a lot less cute. My parents, they started getting concerned about me because I'm out listening to police calls instead of listening to the top 40 like all the other girls. And skirt lengths are going up and down and I'm not even noticing because I'm out chasing fire engines instead of worrying about the latest fashion like the other girls. You know, this is not new to me. See, I live here. And when you're different, everybody's watching you real careful.
And they're watching both of us.
Except they think that you're setting the fires, and at least you got a chance to prove that they're wrong, but how do I prove that I'm not different? I am different.
Will you get that piece of junk out of here? I got some new volunteers coming in. Come on, move it!
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean,
Hold
don't
on, look, leave the truck here. Get on down here. What do we got?
New volunteers coming in.
Get them up to the equipment truck.
All right, guys, the equipment truck is up front. Let's go, let's unload, let's move it. I hope these guys are good, man. I don't know. All right, let's go. This is the fire boss. If you have any questions, just holler out, okay? If you need anything, just yell. Come on, let's go. Let's move it, guys. Come on.
Gumdrops?
Whoa, whoa.
we just got a bunch of volunteers. Looks like we might get a little break. Did you get a chance to talk to Wilson?
Yeah, he's sticking with the line that Mackey was getting too much oxygen. Didn't know what he was seeing.
He was talking about big green men.
But Mackey didn't say the big green man was setting those fires. Said David did it. I believe him.
You can't bust a guy on no evidence.
No evidence. That last set of fires was in Sector 8. The Sector 8 was cleared of all civilians 2 days ago. Firebug is working out of this camp.
Come off it, Weaver. I mean, this guy David, I mean, it just doesn't figure.
Look, let me tell you a story. When I was a kid, somebody stole my bike. All right, now I looked everywhere for it. I gave a 3rd degree to every kid in school. I went crying to my dad, and he found it in the very first spot he looked. He went to the home of the new kid on the block.
So maybe it was David. You got no proof.
Well, when my life is on the line, I don't need proof. Gut tells me what's going on.
Got problems with your gut, Weaver?
I was just telling Bennett that I believe Mackey's story about David.
I just told you Mackey wasn't seeing things too clearly.
You're letting him stay after you know how we feel about him?
And you know how I feel about civilians on the line. Hell, you all do. But I'm bringing volunteers in from town. Between injuries and clearing campers out of those hills, I am running out of bodies to fight this fire.
Yeah, well, when I check out, you're gonna be short one more man.
Let it go, Weaver.
What is it with him? I mean, what's the matter? And can't I say what I think anymore?
Sometimes it helps to think before you say it. We seem to forget. We're all on the same side here.
We were. We were when we all went to the same school together. We were when we all grew up in the same town together. Our wives shopped together. Our kids went to the same schools together. And then the county goes off and hires this big city hero. And the first thing he does, the very first thing he does, is pass over 3 guys from Richland to hire Randy.
Randy's okay.
But she's not one of us. And neither is David. Look, when I'm fighting a fire, I want to know who it is that's covering my back. You know, I wonder how our firebug would feel if he had to fight the fires he sets. Huh?
Come on, Weaver. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Come on, now nobody's gonna get hurt. It'll be like fighting fire with fire. Huh?